contest today to win our monthly jackpot. Go to local3news.com. Ice on the landing at the First Horizon Pavilion. Skate now through February 1st.
We all want to keep that holiday cheer and good spirits going, and we will. But Jay Kennamer is here this morning with the McMahan Law Firm, and he wants to kind of share some advice, some words of warning a little bit, and then you go on and enjoy your holiday season. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I say that because you have an inside look at things that are happening that we don't always see until it's too late. So you're seeing a lot of people that you're having to make calls on who are in a bad spot, Jay, because they don't have enough insurance coverage, and it's hurting you to watch it happen.
I've been called to have visits on the 9th floor and 6th floor of Erlanger, I think about 8 times in the last 3 or 4 weeks, and I got to tell you, it is frightening. If you're on either one of those floors, first of all, it's a catastrophic injury. It's pretty bad. But we have a health crisis right now that's, it's not a plague, it's not some type of horrible disease. It is underinsured people. And 1 out of 5 people on the road right now don't have any insurance. For gosh sakes, if you've got a vehicle that you've only got liability on or don't have any insurance, don't drive that vehicle, because if you go out on the roadway right now, especially in the outlying counties when it's usually head-on collisions and catastrophic, and you don't have, or you have only minimum coverage, $25,000, well, the ambulance ride or the air ambulance ride over to Erlanger is going to cost that much. And wipe that out, and you're really gambling with yours and your family's livelihoods. If you don't have at least, I tell people right now, to have at least $100,000. It's not that more expensive than the base minimums. And never disclaim uninsured motorist. When the agent says, well, you can save a few dollars by disclaiming uninsured motorists, which is just a small part of the premium.
Disclaiming, you mean letting it go?
Yeah, they're required to have uninsured motorists. If they sell you liability, they're required to offer you also uninsured motorists, in at least the minimum amount. But sometimes people think, well, I'll just disclaim that. I can save a few dollars, and that's the smaller part of the premium.
Right, it's pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, never, ever disclaim uninsured motorists, and have at least $100,000, $200,000 if you can, or $250,000, because the amount of medical right now can wipe it out in one day.
Okay, can we talk a little bit of kind of what happens if scenarios for just a second?
Sure.
Because you're kind of talking to 2 different people, it seems like. You're talking to the people out there who have insurance right now, but they might not have adequate coverage. You're giving us a warning that 1 in 5 cars on the road have no insurance, so that if they hit us, we're reliant on our own
uninsured motorist coverage.
Okay.
Which is more important than the liability coverage. You're forced to have liability coverage, but the uninsured motorist is more important.
So talk to him for a minute, to the person who's driving right now without insurance.
Well,
what happens to them if they do that?
They're going to get a minimum $500 fine.
That's it.
License suspension for a certain amount of time.
Will that really happen to them?
Oh, yeah. And they'll have to, that's why you have a lot of charges out there, people driving without a license, because they can't afford the fines and the restitution to reinstate your license.
So they're still on the road. Their keys don't get taken.
Yes. And that's why there's more of a threat of uninsured drivers out on the roadway. So you need to protect yourself. And, if you're insuring your children, don't say, well, they're not worth very much, or not worth very much. They're not collectible against them. So let's just have them at minimums. Don't do that. Don't do that at all.
What happens if you cause more than 1 wreck and you're an uninsured motorist? I mean, does it eventually get worse for you than just a $500 fine and sorry, Charlie, you can't have your license anymore?
There can be elevated penalties and possible criminal if it rises to the point of recklessness and so forth. But as far as multiple uninsureds, I don't think there's a second level and a third level. You can get a separate ticket for each offense.
Well, I said at the beginning of our conversation, I hated to ruin the Christmas joy here, but that does make me really angry to think that an innocent person is going to be left holding a lot more than the person who just shirked their responsibility to begin with.
Absolutely. The price of the motorized wheelchair can be $75,000.
So, okay, Jay, this is a big travel season. I mean, people are about to be on the roads a lot. Bad
Yes.
weather's around the corner. Anything could happen. So if you call your insurance agent today and you make this change to your policy, is that typically effective immediately?
Immediately, absolutely. And you want to make sure you have at least 100,000 in uninsured motorists. 250 if you can get it.
Can you get more than that?
Yeah, so there are umbrella policies that are being sold that you can get for like $250 a year that will have $1 million extra coverage, and some include uninsured motorists.
Okay, then you're here from the legal perspective. This is like a kindness that you're sharing with us now. But if you've got these policies, there can still be a fight to get your coverage, can there not?
Oh yeah.
So that's where they need you?
Since COVID, some of the big names, and I won't state who they are, some of them rhyme with Hate Farm, have been just absolutely criminal in their adjusting practices since COVID. So I have to file suit in just about every one of them. So if you're relying on any of those out-of-state billboarders to do that or take those steps, you're sadly mistaken.
All right, and we'll have a minute left, but I was going to get there with you because I knew you'd want to touch on it. You mentioned at the beginning that you've been on the 6th and 9th floors at Erlanger. This is your hometown.
Absolutely.
And you can't state that enough.
Absolutely, and we have 11 attorneys here. Anybody that claims that they're the gargantuan firm in the world and has one here and one there and they don't know each other, they're actually the smallest in any city they're in. We are the Army in the Chattanooga area.
Okay, so 2 things. 1, call your insurance agent, make sure your policy is giving you the coverage you need. If you don't have insurance, we're begging you, please get it. It's totally unfair to drive without it.
Yes.
And if you haven't helped you, need an attorney, their number 265-1100, McMahanLawFirm.com.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Trevor. Welcome to the Hemp House. Let me show you where the treats are.
Our selection of local products allows the Hemp House to bring a little calm to life's journeys, whether you're blessed with 4 legs or just 2. The Hemp House, 4 locations to serve you, or online at hemphousechat.com.
Make this holiday season epic at Creative Discovery Museum. Explore, play, innovate, and create with us during festive events, winter break,